A.
A.
Used like one before number words like hundred.
What a sweet little dog. Is it a he or a she?
What a sweet little dog. Is it a he or a she?
About.
About.
Used to indicate the object of a thought, feeling.
Don't think about it anymore.
Don't think about it anymore.
Above.
Above.
In or to a higher place than.
Put it on the shelf above.
Put it on the shelf above.
Academy.
Academy.
A school that provides training in special subjects.
My daughter attends the police academy.
My daughter attends the police academy.
Accent.
Accent.
Greater stress given to a syllable of a word.
She spoke English with an accent.
She spoke English with an accent.
Accident.
Accident.
A sudden event that is not planned or intended.
An accident can happen anywhere.
An accident can happen anywhere.
Across.
Across.
From one side to the other side of.
The boys swam across the lake.
The boys swam across the lake.
Act.
Act.
To do something, to take action.
Don't act sophisticated, just be yourself.
Don't act sophisticated, just be yourself.
Add.
Add.
To put something with another thing.
Heat the oil and add the onions.
Heat the oil and add the onions.
Address.
Address.
The words and numbers that are used to describe the location.
Do you know his address?
Do you know his address?
Adult.
Adult.
Fully grown and developed.
Children must be accompanied by an adult.
Children must be accompanied by an adult.
Adventure.
Adventure.
An exciting or dangerous experience.
Few can resist the lure of adventure.
Few can resist the lure of adventure.
Advise.
Advise.
To give an opinion or suggestion to someone.
I'd advise you not to tell him.
I'd advise you not to tell him.
Afraid.
Afraid.
Worried that something will cause pain or injury.
Are you afraid of spiders?
Are you afraid of spiders?
After.
After.
At a time following.
Shut the door after you.
Shut the door after you.
Afternoon.
Afternoon.
The middle part of the day.
The baby always has an afternoon nap.
The baby always has an afternoon nap.
Again.
Again.
One more time.
I've told you again and again not to do that.
I've told you again and again not to do that.
Against.
Against.
In opposition to.
She is against seeing him.
She is against seeing him.
Age.
Age.
The amount of time during which a person has lived.
He was tall for his age.
He was tall for his age.
Ago.
Ago.
In the past.
I saw Tom 3 days ago.
I saw Tom 3 days ago.
Agree.
Agree.
To have the same opinion.
Why ever did you agree?
Why ever did you agree?
Ahead.
Ahead.
In or toward the front.
We're 4 hours ahead of New York.
We're 4 hours ahead of New York.
Air.
Air.
The space or sky that is filled with air.
Leave the towels out to air.
Leave the towels out to air.
Airplane.
Airplane.
A machine that has wings and an engine and that flies through the air.
They arrived in Belgium by airplane.
They arrived in Belgium by airplane.
Airline.
Airline.
A company that owns and operates many airplanes.
The airline apologized and bumped us up to first class.
The airline apologized and bumped us up to first class.
Airport.
Airport.
A place where aircraft land and take off.
They arrived late at the airport.
They arrived late at the airport.
All.
All.
The whole, entire, total amount, quantity.
I do all the work and he gets all the glory.
I do all the work and he gets all the glory.
Almost.
Almost.
Only a little less than.
It's almost time to go.
It's almost time to go.
Alone.
Alone.
Without help from anyone or anything else.
Hey, leave my things alone.
Hey, leave my things alone.
Along.
Along.
In a forward direction.
I'm glad you came along.
I'm glad you came along.
Allowed.
Allowed.
In a voice that can be heard.
He read the poem aloud.
He read the poem aloud.
Already.
Already.
Before this time, before now.
I've spent all my money already.
I've spent all my money already.
All right.
All right.
Fairly good, satisfactory.
Everything's gonna be all right.
Everything's gonna be all right.
Also.
Also.
In addition.
He also feels guilty.
He also feels guilty.
Always.
Always.
At all times, on every occasion.
He always gets up early.
He always gets up early.
AM.
AM.
In the morning.
It starts at 10 a.m.
It starts at 10 a.m.
And.
And.
Used to join words or groups of words.
You do it again and again and again.
You do it again and again and again.
Angel.
Angel.
A spiritual being that serves especially as a messenger from God.
The angel appeared unto him in a dream.
The angel appeared unto him in a dream.
Anger.
Anger.
A strong feeling of being upset or annoyed.
Her face twisted in anger.
Her face twisted in anger.
Animal.
Animal.
A living thing that is not a human being or plant.
I have an allergy to animal hair.
I have an allergy to animal hair.
Another.
Another.
One more in addition.
Don't give it another thought.
Don't give it another thought.
Answer.
Answer.
Something you say or write when someone asks you a question.
She finally consented to answer our questions.
She finally consented to answer our questions.
Ant.
Ant.
Kind of small insect that lives in an organized social group.
The boy is looking at an ant.
The boy is looking at an ant.
Any.
Any.
Used to indicate a person or thing that is not particular or specific.
Do you have any pets?
Do you have any pets?
Apple.
Apple.
A round fruit with red, yellow, or green skin.
She peeled and quartered an apple.
She peeled and quartered an apple.
Area.
Area.
A part or section within a larger place, region.
The area is rich in wildlife.
The area is rich in wildlife.
Arm.
Arm.
The long part at each side of the human body, ending in a hand.
They walked along arm in arm.
They walked along arm in arm.
Around.
Around.
In, along, or through a curving path.
They walked around the lake.
They walked around the lake.
Arrive.
Arrive.
To come to or reach a place after traveling, being sent.
We should arrive before dark.
We should arrive before dark.
Art.
Art.
Something that is created with imagination and skill and that is beautiful.
She's good at art and design.
She's good at art and design.
As.
As.
Used to make comparisons.
My hands are as cold as ice.
My hands are as cold as ice.
Ask.
Ask.
To request an answer to a question.
Can I ask a question?
Can I ask a question?
At.
At.
Used to indicate the place where someone or something is.
I was good at sums at school.
I was good at sums at school.
Aunt.
Aunt.
The sister of your father or mother or the wife of your uncle.
My aunt always remembers my birthday.
My aunt always remembers my birthday.
Away.
Away.
From this or that place, in or to another place or direction.
It's a long way away.
It's a long way away.
Baby.
Baby.
A very young child.
The baby slept peacefully.
The baby slept peacefully.
Back.
Back.
In, toward, or at the back or rear.
Try lying on your back.
Try lying on your back.
Background.
Background.
The part of a scene or picture that is farthest from the viewer.
She has a good family background.
She has a good family background.
Bad.
Bad.
Low or poor in quality.
I've got a bad back.
I've got a bad back.
Bake.
Bake.
To cook in an oven using dry heat.
Bake until the crust is golden.
Bake until the crust is golden.
Ball.
Ball.
A usually round object that is used in a game or sport.
He passed the ball to Owen.
He passed the ball to Owen.
Balloon.
Balloon.
A thin usually rubber bag that becomes larger when it is filled with air.
Don't burst that balloon.
Don't burst that balloon.
Band.
Band.
A small group of musicians who play popular music together.
She plays guitar in a band.
She plays guitar in a band.
Bank.
Bank.
A business where people keep their money, borrow money.
The bank shuts at 4.
The bank shuts at 4.
Base.
Base.
The bottom or lowest part of something.
That vase is on a wooden base.
That vase is on a wooden base.
Baseball.
Baseball.
A game in which two teams try to win points by hitting a ball and running around for fixed points.
He is crazy over baseball.
He is crazy over baseball.
Basic.
Basic.
Forming or relating to the first or easiest part of something.
The basic unit of society is the family.
The basic unit of society is the family.
Basket.
Basket.
A container usually made by weaving together long thin pieces of material.
The basket was full of apples.
The basket was full of apples.
Basketball.
Basketball.
A game in which two teams try to win points by throwing a ball through a high net.
He likes to play basketball.
He likes to play basketball.
Bat.
Bat.
A piece of wood used to hit the ball in some sports.
He bought a bat instead of a glove.
He bought a bat instead of a glove.
Bath.
Bath.
An act of washing your body when sitting in water.
I'm going to have a bath.
I'm going to have a bath.
Bathroom.
Bathroom.
A room with a sink and toilet, and usually a bathtub or shower.
Go and wash your hands in the bathroom.
Go and wash your hands in the bathroom.
Battery.
Battery.
Device that is placed inside a machine to supply it with electricity.
I got no battery.
I got no battery.
Battle.
Battle.
A violent fight in which people use weapons.
He died from a wound in the battle.
He died from a wound in the battle.
B.
B.
Used to indicate the identity of a person or thing.
I'll be home soon.
I'll be home soon.
Beach.
Beach.
An area covered with sand or small rocks that is next to an ocean.
The beach is a mile away.
The beach is a mile away.
Bean.
Bean.
A part of a plant that contains very young seeds and that is eaten as a vegetable.
Chocolate comes from the cocoa bean.
Chocolate comes from the cocoa bean.
Bear.
Bear.
To accept or endure.
He can't bear to be laughed at.
He can't bear to be laughed at.
Beauty.
Beauty.
The quality of being physically attractive.
Her beauty appeared ageless.
Her beauty appeared ageless.
Because.
Because.
For the reason that.
I did it because he told me to.
I did it because he told me to.
Become.
Become.
To begin to be or come to be something.
Skiing has become very popular recently.
Skiing has become very popular recently.
Bed.
Bed.
A piece of furniture that people sleep on.
She was lying in bed.
She was lying in bed.
Bedroom.
Bedroom.
A room used for sleeping.
I went into the bedroom to change.
I went into the bedroom to change.
Bee.
Bee.
A black and yellow flying insect that can sting and that is often kept in hives for the honey.
A bee is on the flower.
A bee is on the flower.
Beef.
Beef.
Meat from a cow.
He likes roast beef.
He likes roast beef.
Before.
Before.
At a time preceding, earlier than.
He arrived before me.
He arrived before me.
Begin.
Begin.
To do the first part of an action, to start doing something.
The meeting will begin at 10 o'clock.
The meeting will begin at 10 o'clock.
Behind.
Behind.
In or to a place at the back of or to the rear of.
Stay close behind me.
Stay close behind me.
Believe.
Believe.
To accept or regard something as true opposite.
They don't believe in marriage.
They don't believe in marriage.
Bell.
Bell.
An electronic device that makes a ringing sound.
An alarm bell went off.
An alarm bell went off.
Below.
Below.
In or to a lower place.
Please do not write below this line.
Please do not write below this line.
Beside.
Beside.
By the side of, next to.
He went and sat beside her.
He went and sat beside her.
Between.
Between.
In the space that separates two things or people.
He left between 5 and 6 o'clock.
He left between 5 and 6 o'clock.
Bicycle.
Bicycle.
A two-wheeled vehicle that a person rides by pushing on foot pedals.
We went for a bicycle ride on Sunday.
We went for a bicycle ride on Sunday.
Big.
Big.
Large in size or number.
I'm a big fan of hers.
I'm a big fan of hers.
Bill.
Bill.
A document that says how much money you owe for something you have bought.
Can I have the bill, please?
Can I have the bill, please?
Bird.
Bird.
An animal that has wings and is covered with feathers.
The bird folded its wings.
The bird folded its wings.
Birth.
Birth.
The time when a baby comes out from the body of its mother.
Mary gave birth to a healthy baby girl.
Mary gave birth to a healthy baby girl.
Birthday.
Birthday.
The day when someone was born.
Her birthday is coming up soon.
Her birthday is coming up soon.
Bite.
Bite.
To press down on or cut into something with the teeth.
I can't wait to take a bite.
I can't wait to take a bite.